Good evening. Welcome back for those coming back and those on replays. Hey, we hope you stay. Tonight, we're on our way to just some Final Fantasy. That's right, I know. The world maintenance is all handled and stuff. Was it anything major? No, it's only the 5.2 patch. Nothing major, because 5.5 is when they actually bring out the good stuff. Isn't that the terrible part? It is, so nothing new happened? Not really, just patches, fixing things that were broken. As they do. As they do, yes. Right, so we want to get over into the game because we're going to have some fun. We got a day short and a day late to get into everything's swift and great. What this means is technically Tuesday, so the book, we only need one thing, so we need Rabanastre. So, and then of course, oops, that one. Let's hope this is a Rabbinaster. We need to hit this, that, and the other. Hey, that's kind of cool. What is this? Canali Panelli. I like it. I do. It is cool. Alright, so the end point is we need to hit our daily. Yep. We also need to hit the third walk because we need another gold coin. This way. So that'll be the thing. So we need that quickly, then we can head out to Idleshire and do a pickup there. Yep. We also have to do some grind at Gold Saucer. We can get that because it's the 23rd today, and tomorrow night, tomorrow day, is when Make It Rain ends. Oh, so that ends tomorrow? That ends, yes. That's a sad one. It is a sad one. Right on that. All your amounts of goodies are gone, so we're going to have to basically book it big time. The only problem is, 15, here we go. Is it Rabbinaster? Or any of them? Hope so. Ooh, bows. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, hey, you two are here now. If you two are here, I wonder if the others are nearby. Have to look around, see who else we can find. Nope, it's the Nier Mechanica one. Oh well. So it's going to be basically 3 major raids tonight? Probably. I can put off a win, but I need to definitely get that book going. I have dragged you all into the puppet's bunker. Hope today's getting the fending pants. Well, let's hope the drop's not offensive then. A-team? A-team. Kingdom for a proper bridge. In we go 3 by 3. Here comes its first movement. And personally, greed zone for material. Oh. Doo-doo-doo. Little tired? Little... I don't know. I always get yawny when I play the games. You do? Relaxing. The big thing. The big thing. Well done. One or two might get interrupted, but the third one never seems to escape. Do not be here. Uh-oh. All beat up. Interrupts? Pretty much. Someone else is like, what are you doing, people? Oh no! No PvP, please. Precision guided missile. Multiple firepower. Oops, right there. It is. Backboard, backboard. juice and have it returned exactly to where they're supposed to be. Up there they go. Get over here. It's supposed to be. Oh, okay, I was gonna say our healers. Something either they got really angry, or they DC. And it looks like they've outright DC. Is ego really easy? There's other things. At least they'll go on him. Oh well. Enjoy explosions less when they're directed at us. That's always the way. No offending pants. Intrigue upon intrigue. This seems like a trap. An elevator. No, it's an elevator. Yes, but the elevator may be a trap. That's a possibility. But it's definitely an elevator. Maybe a trap. You got pulled across. The storm chaser. Oh, fair enough then. Yep, here we go. No, you. Well, we can shut off control. Usually it's not that far out of position. I'm not going to go the second one, that's for certain. There, he could have moved. Great! One guy may have got pasted. Deal with the whole thing. Yeah, no, I have to do it. It's one of 4 heals. I want to just heal. 30, 10. Points on that screen still. Oh, so glad to have our help. Excellent. Does this seem different? Hey, need to pause for your heals to fill? Yeah, I think they're going to get dumped. They dropped in the second boss fight. I think everyone here knows enough about the whole thing. Yeah, I'm ready, but we still are missing someone back there. It is. One of those cutscenes. Oh, Nero. New. Get a view of everyone here. From Hildebrand, leather jacket. Little Rothgar. They'll say Rothgar wearing that mask is just be terrible. DC, the pity, fastest DC win. Yeah, it could be. It's a thing. The wisecracks about gun lady, gun down. Mechanical confusion. Oh, you foul thing. An anime figure made out of anime figures. Slightly creepy. I mean, that shoe's got someone with their handstands, but this is a full-on butt shoe. Yeah, that's the butt shoe. See, this is what I mean. This Prime Blade works on the same principle. It's 3 different attacks, but you have to look at how the process stands. Do you think there's going to be more ways? I think there will be. That one. Like, I will crush you. Some people are like, oh yeah. Stops right there. It didn't. Goes. Coincident or an error for showing up for that? Absolutely. You got till all the blue stuff's gone? Mm-hmm. Rolled first, I'd be gone. Alright. Clear selection. Raids, Stormblood. What's this? Cliffhanger. There's the babies. Oh, Minion Square? Minion Square. I gotta put together a team. Do. Ooh, somewhere in the middle. Yeah, that'll work. Ooh. Ah. That's not bad, but still sad. Thing. A little bit. Up a bit from down a bit. Yay! 2 small things. I just need 2 more games. Thing. That sucks. Missed it. I can live with that. Minute. No. Never mind. Yay. One's going to be Clute. This particular dungeon is this long. Oh, that was nice. Listen. Oh. Much higher. Missed it! Okay. No. 400 is fine. What's wrong? Clear. Not gonna do that. Not as... Ooh, pans are damaged. Perfect. Don't think I'll be doing it like that. Dice call. Little magic. Go this way a little bit. So I'm listening to the jingle line of that. Too much time. Oh, 8 seconds on that. Get one more round out of it. That, you waste too much time on a couple of fines, you lose all the money. Damn it. Worst possible thing. Ugh, that was disgusting. It's above that. That is horrible. No, we'll call that one where it is. Oopsie. Double down. No. So uncontrollable. Sure that someone can do it? I'm sure someone can do it. Not I. That was Phil. Perfect game would be to hit the fame point. Or filthy. Every time. You knew that was up there. Ah, I had a feeling it was up there. "15 seconds. I'll take the 750. Take the money and run. If it was a couple more seconds, I would have gone with it. If you hit like boom, that, yeah. So close. 2 sets of 5 or more hits. I got like one more good one in here. Four hits, 4 seconds. That was a crappy place to hit that. Was? Yeah, it was. Loot. Doesn't matter. Wow. There's too many swipes. Who's shooting? No. Wow, okay, this is taking forever. It is. Alright. Place is right. Alright. There's that. As much as I'd like to finish the book with that run, I'm not going to be able to by looking. No? Mm-mm. So, let's just stay on it. I'll stay on it, saying I'll do some dodging here, and then I'm just going to go with it on a trial. Solo extreme trial. I think that would be best. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because that's not going through. No. Cannot use while under this. Unable to action this. Ruby. TN in this. Alright. Still got a pile out of it, though. So am I. Alright, more game. Now, fortune favors the bold. Truly worth luck will hold. All right. Ugh. Think? I don't know. I'm just gonna go on instinct. Instinct tells me this is right, which probably is wrong. But there's no choice now. Spend money. Gap. Anyway, we made money. Yep, so what we do is we do this, we go unscrew. What should we need? T1, T6. One's T6 extreme.
The unenlightened come. My revelations are lost.
Dun-dun-dun. All right, perfect. I know, I don't like doing it. I don't mind doing it, but liking and minding are two different things. Absolutely. So, I will import Idleshire. The Lala's Idleshire. That was such an additional meme when that threw out. We gotta give Chloe a book and get a book. Ah, forgot to do that. Okay, I will take the... I'll grab 50 off the mark. I could grab the card. Let's grab 50, and we'll grab the map. And it's the start of the new week, so we can receive a new journal. Yay! Perfect. I like the color of that. What are the maps going for? 8-9. Make it 8-5. Mm-hmm. Okay, now that we have our friend selection, it's out. Do I do? While we're doing that, we're to that's stunning. That's all the fashionistas doing much better than I do. No, my thing has basically always been guy who blends in. Hmm. What they're doing? Those are passives, so they've obviously angered them for something. I think they killed a couple, and then they're looking for the drop rate because they're like, how many of these do I have to wipe out to get what I want? Probably. Think? I do think. I'm gonna take you out of my island. Set that up this week. Ew. Your thing for getting favors. Excellent. 7 things for that. Excellent. Excellent. Get that. Earning living off the land. Top to the agenda. Favors are for food, and not food. Buffalo bean. Bayeti. Buffalo bean salad. Right? That should be under foodstuffs. Both of them are perfect. Okay, grilled clam, baked pumpkin, boiled egg. Boiled egg it is. Something to get the numbers up. Eggplant, onion, tomato. Oh, here. And of course, scale fingers are not under Metalworks. They're under Creature Creations. I'll burn the same stuff each time. Horn. Okay, I get the hemp. I get the horn. The clay? And then just for general high levels, the other end, done. All I need to do, that's all I need to do each week to make sure I have plenty of stuff. 20. 20. Wait, it's using eggplant. I'm using paprika. Zucchini! Alright. Get that feed out of the way. What am I low on? Island palm. Clay. Salt. Sand, clay, this, perfect. Sand, that, yeah, whatever. Beach in that, get some salt, get that, perfect. See about. Collect all the leavings. And $56, still plenty of seed. Hooray! Puppy, big chocobo chick. Lambs, spriggans, chocobos. These guys are actually cute. They are? Mm-hmm. You're going to release some. What would it be? It'd probably be a pair of sheep. One black, one white. And then if I look at my chocobos, one I have a duplicate of. Oh yeah. Pet bird.
What echoes has Sir Roger conjured this time, I wonder?
Gag order.
The great star tree. This must be Windust Walls. Shantoto!
What's this? More vermin come to play? I'll put you down without delay.
The renowned wizard and demon of the Federation. Has he conjured such a terrible echo?
You've no recourse but to cower before my true power! Refuse to obey, and I'll make you pay! Before we're through, you'll learn there's nothing I can't do.
Have care. There's no telling what she'll conjure next. Fear will not survive this without powerful healing magics.
saint, so don't expect restraint. My patience is through, and now so are you. Very well.
At least 2 shots on that.
Damn it! Is everyone all right?
No matter where you run, I'll still have my fun. Surrender, I'll allow, if you but give up now.
The comrade is down. We mustn't give up. Quickly, someone revive them.
Red, green, yellow,
Your offenses demand consequences.
and purple, blue.
Too slow, I fear. You never stood a chance, my dear.
I don't think anyone died.
I shall snuff your flame out. Another swift rout.
She was a doll.
You've proven a match for my magic doll.
Wait,
Perhaps you have merit after all.
pass those. I forgot, we're still not in the
Bioton.
levels. So I'm be right back after Putty. Putty?
Elzeby is under attack!
The bio break.
The enemy has breached the Bower defense line! They march on the Imperial capital!
The city has been besieged. Make ready. The enemy will soon be upon us.
Oh joy. Yeah, he's doing.
Reinforcements!
Go, fish.
And now the fight begins in earnest.
adorable two legs. Come, dance with me, mortals.
Their leader has finally shown himself.
With our tap dance.
It appears the siege has ended.
Daffy makes me happy.
Where is Sorelja hiding? Are these not the undersea ruins of Al-Zadar?
They are.
It can't be.
Circa
The
war.
light is
Alexander, the weak shall be rewarded. The defiled shall be judged.
Alexander, so we meet again.
My sin shall be cleansed by righteous fire.
Is it an echo can match the resilience of Alexander?
Also thy worship, I shall burn away thy transgressions. My divine flames shall melt thy flesh, sear thy bones, unshackle thy soul. Open thine eyes, my radiance shall guide thee. Immutable, indestructible, impervious, immortal.
I'd expect nothing less of such a deity.
Wish for eternity, yearn for immortality, sense thy transient
standing in the face of his judgment. Well done. Comrade is down. Someone revive them. A comrade is in trouble. Someone heal them. Even the storied defenses of Alexander won't stop us. I say we press on. The Garden of Ruhmet. And that means...
Just a year. Auto run is bad.
That's the last of them. There is no foe Serelja can conjure that I have not already vanquished. The Twilight God? Here? Serelja, you bastard. You'll pay dearly for this. We stand now before the very Father of creation. Hold nothing back.
Who calleth my name?
What in the world? The emptiness threatens to spread.
The reign of twilight. Thine arrogant heart shall be mine.
I don't think I'm in the right spot, but
The darkness,
fight.
it's growing. This place it's been swallowed by the emptiness. The darkness of man's heart made manifest. No, I won't give in.
Thine own weakness betrays thee.
Oh, Altana, I beg your grace once more. So long as I hold faith in my comrades and they in me, darkness shall find no purchase in my heart.
Darkness.
It's taking the darkness into itself.
Our farewell shall be forever.
The Twilight God could never. What has Serelja done?
Desire for the emptiness.
A comrade is in trouble.
Everything's overlapping.
Someone heal them.
Eager desire, hunger for the end of mortality.
Careful, lest the darkness take you.
O star, descend from the heavens, I beseech thee.
Shield, take that. That was actually hurt. Neat. Okay, we're after this.
Her fate decided. desire for the emptiness.
And all over. All over. Like, you can't hold any more of those. No, I can't. I haven't been able for a while. But outside of material, I have nothing else to spin them on. Of course, you can turn that into cash with some of the stuff you can buy.
Shinryu, the divine dragon that brought ruin to Vana'diel's twin.
So, World Destroyer wouldn't be an exaggeration for this one. Well, that's just wonderful. Like it hurt. Hang in there.
Whoa! Watch the tail. Oh my gosh, don't look at him.
Never thought I'd see a god that'd give Promathia a run for his money.
Promathia assumed this form after its resurrection. Now, I suppose you have no way of knowing. Shinryu has already pulled through into one world. We cannot let it come to another.
Not a chance. Let's kick this thing's scaly ass.
And you touch the side. Oops.
Has Serelja finally prepared the vessel for his king?
I blew through that. I was mid-air, so I'm standing. Yeah. Instead of watching that, I got to watch it from the other angle. Neat. Like, turn up. Nom.
You will have done well, Serelja. This world is mine to conquer, mine to rule forevermore. Oh, sacred flame from beyond, become my blade and consign my foes to ash.
Everyone, with me!
Looks like you dared to defy me. Kitty,
I
right?
shall!
Look at him.
I shall!
Don't you worry about me, Trish. I'll see this adventure to its conclusion.
Face the king's judgment!
I'd also assume these sort of things to be a little bit faster.
Word is absolute!
You got another one?
Will not be denied!
Oh no! Someone's down! Can anyone revive them?
Word is absolute!
Yeah, you will. You gotta stop standing in those beams. These overlapping beams. You're getting that part right, the other part.
A truly mighty blow! The adventurers of your world are extraordinary indeed!
Okay, I have fish lined up. I have the machinery card. I do not have that. What does that look like? Eh. $60, $80, another 80, 78. Oh, didn't even know what I wrote for that. And 35. Oh, 85. I got that. Woo! I got one. Oh, wow. Oh, got beat the hell up. Hmm. Yeah. Islands. Hooray. That's okay, we're just petting some birds. I got two, like I said, I got a pair of two pairs of chocobos, and I have 2 pairs of sheep. If I had to reduce my animals by 4, I'd reduce 2 chocobos, 2 sheep. Some people might go, "Oh, that makes sense," because it does. All right. Now, on top of that, we did get our new books. Let's have a look what we need. Leveling. Cap, cap, cap. 1 to 4, 3 to 4. Endwalker, First Walk. Eden's Gate. Jade Stoa, Limitless Blue, Dancing Plague, Frontline. Alright, so we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. 10 items we can easily do. Nice. And a deep dungeon. And a deep dungeon. Alright, so what are we up to? There is a question. First thing we're up to is a trip to Solution 9. I know it's $1,000. I do. Not terrible. Isn't? No, it's not super terrible. I have to pay it like once every week or so. You don't come back here off of that, dude. Okay, so... And it's my earrings. Nice. Augment, 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 augment. I can't augment that till later. There'll be the relic upgrade, which will bypass this, and then they'll allow the actual shine to come, which will bypass that, and then it'll be back to the relic that bypasses that. Because that's how it works. It is. That's how it's always worked. Nice. Now, there shouldn't be any more here. In theory? In theory. No. So, this gear is technically outside of what's in... the only gear that might be more will be the stuff in the North Occult Crescent. That actually may be more. Really? Mm-hmm. Healing. Healing. Nope. Like that, like that. Then do the ring trick, next week. Okay, and then you'll have full augmented gear. So this 790 should be top tier gear. Yeah, minus, like I said, only what's in the North Occult. And if they hold true to what they do, the North Occult will basically be a new grind for new armor, like the Arcanaut stuff was. Okay. It won't take It'll either be take the Arcanauts set, which is like this one here, right? This will either go again, so this will either upgrade, right? Yeah, so this will upgrade. Hooray! I know. I still need technically these 3 items here. So this might upgrade to above. By the time you fully upgrade it to a +3, +4, and then final gear, it might turn into 795 gear, for instance. Slightly better than that, and that'd become the end game gear you wear. Be a cross between those pieces and these pieces. So, like this ring, I'd want. This earring, I'd probably want to swap. I could take a look at, if I was doing Savages, I would probably be mixing and matching my gear to make up what I'm looking for. Okay, so if we go to here for a second. See, this book, that one there, item comparison. Like, okay, yeah. So, for instance, I'd be using this. Grand Champions Index. Yeah. You know, fair enough. It won't have a different look, but it's going to be 790. Okay, so if I look at this and I go item comparison, see how the Grand Champion has critical hit and determination, not spell speed and direct hit. So I might want that, give myself a bigger critical hit and more determination, which is more direct damage. And you mix and match your Savage with your augmented end game stuff. Say which ones you want. Like, okay, this is determination critical hit, the other one's determination spell speed. Do I need more spell speed? Do I need this? And you'd get your balance in there just right. Spell speed has a, I'm going to say a soft cap. Right? It doesn't have those, like, critical doesn't have a hard cap. Direct hit technically has a bit of a hard cap to it. Does? It does. Right? So direct hit's got a soft cap. Determination doesn't. Critical hit doesn't. Spell speed, skill speed both have soft caps. Okay. What do you, by the soft caps, I mean there's a certain amount of, it just doesn't matter, especially for casters. For melees, attack speed isn't such a terrible thing, but for a caster it is. So for instance, when I drop Solar Bahamut, I have about 12 seconds, which should be 5, is guaranteed 5 hits with 0 spell speed and 6 with the right amount of spell speed. Having more than that gives me a little bit of wiggle room. So I've got, you know, a little bit of wiggle room. But if I'm doing my rotation dead on, I want that wiggle room to be, I could reduce that wiggle room type thing. And if I'm that good with my rotation, have to be when you learn how to do it right, which I definitely am not doing. Right? I'm just bumming along as I go. Right? But, you know, you do the proper full heavy rotation in the right order and everything goes off perfectly, you can basically pull that spell speed down to the number. It says I get exactly 6 of these and I have maybe 0.02 seconds over the top. Right. Yeah, okay. And then I dump the rest into determination and critical. Direct hit is based on percentage, based on how you hit. Right? They're mini crits. the more you hit, like if it's 5%, I wish I could work out the number. You know, instead of just being, for instance, direct hit rate 1183, if it said critical hit, say that just said 25%, and this was, say, 11 or 12%. Because I don't physically hit that often, direct hit isn't as good because I only hit with my spells. But if I'm hitting with a weapon at a high rate, then this. Because this affects your weapon skill and auto attacks. So skill speed, direct hit, my numbers work well together. Determination is just, you know, more damage, which is always good. Critical hit is for higher frequencies of critical and higher potency of criticals. So for melee attacker or ranged physical, all 4 stats have a power level. You want to basically blend them nicely. For a caster, this I think's got less because, as it says, the higher the value, the higher the frequency in which your direct hits will be direct. Okay. Well, I don't have a guaranteed direct hit in my castings. Right? If I open up my actions, just to put that into perspective, here's some traits. Ruins, just unaspected damage. Ether charge changes things. Fire, this, that. No direct hit. No direct hit. No direct hit. So you don't have, I don't have a direct hit function. It's all just damage. Before, when we had a lot of dots, there was a whole argument about having spell speed and determination as the primary ones, with critical being the third item. And that's because more spell speed meant your spells would tick more often. It lasted for like 20 seconds, but you might get an extra 2-3 ticks in it because of how often it would tick was determined on spell speed. Like, okay. And don't get me wrong, we do need some direct hit, but it's definitely less valuable because of our slow attack rate. It's like, oh, you get 1 mini crit with a 10% chance, and you attack once every minute. Like, yeah, 10% chance to do a little more damage. And, you know, it's basically 10 out of every 100 attacks, and the enemy's dead in 50 attacks by the time you got 50. Right? You're looking at maybe 5 attacks that affects. Right, yeah. See what I mean? But if you're hitting with an auto attack and you hit something like 1,000 attacks in a fight, 10% all of a sudden is 100 extra hits that do the bonus damage. Yeah. Okay. So, like, you know, it's straight up math, percentages and all the like. The direct hit was good before. No. No, it's never been a good thing not for a caster, right? For a healer, it's in the same category, especially for a scholar. Critical hit, determination, piety. You know, this is how much healing you do. This is how much mana regen you get. What I'd like to see is this split between attack magic potency and just healing magic potency just become magic potency. Or magic power. So you have attack power, magic power, skill speed, spell speed. And we lose this. This becomes 1 stat. Oh yeah. I would. Like, I get this. Defense, magic, defense. And you will always find range damage. You know, it's like my magic defense here. If I change to Dancer, who's not set up for it right, it's equal. Okay, if I change to Ninja, it's equal. Dark Knight should be equal. Why is it different for all your casters? Right, we have a low take the beating and a high raid, because most raid wides are magic damage. Yeah, so they take more raid wide damage, but they also have more hit points. He's got 15. Back up here. Dancer has 17, or yeah, 175. Ninja gets 181. Summoner is 184, but he's got like top line of the gear, and the ninja has 770 gear. Vitality on the biggest piece here is 804 versus 810. Or, yeah, 817. So, I've only got 13, 14 more vitality. And the gear I've got is the highest 790, and theirs is like, eh. Oh, crap. So, if you start getting their gear up, oh yeah. It'll come up pretty quick. So, like, if I go to here, warrior, and I look at the shoot bending, it's 856 for just the 80. And compared to mine, that's 46 more. Maybe not 46 more, but you see what I mean. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The defense is like more magic defense, more physical defense. Go to scouting. Right? More defense, less magic defense, but their vitality for the lower piece of gear is still higher than mine. Ah, see. So, could spend a moment here. Pull out my stones. Oops. That's why, like I said, it's just determination, aim, quick tongue. Quick to stack critical. I am very quick to stack critical. The soft cap for that is pretty damn low. Overall damage, and then spell speed. I could get an extra 10, honestly. My response. Yeah, fair enough. If you're using green gear, you want to force these ones. So I could probably sell these now, make a fortune out of this stuff. Keep this stuff, because this stuff sells well. These ones don't sell as well. No, tenacity and piety are sort of learning still. I think that's the best way to put it. They're sort of your learning materials. right? I think that's the best way to put it. They're sort of learning material. You know, I get a little more mana regeneration, which allows me to spam my healing spells a little more. More tenacity means I take a little less damage, and the heals work a bit better. Once you sort of got your rhythm down, they become replaced. So. I mean, so they just drop off. Yeah, they do. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. They think they might disappear. I don't think they will disappear. The next piece? No, I don't think they will, but I would like to see the magic potency just go to just magic power. Because if it all went to magic power, this would actually work. Right? It would effectively give me a hard cast, be able to basically patch someone. Like, oh, okay. Like I said, I thought the whole, you know, some casters going support, some going direct, if you would. That's wrong. Then again, it's also the wrong mission. I want this. Oh, perfect. Mission is bound to succeed. Absolutely deploy. Guaranteed launch and guaranteed win. How could you not? Right? Oop. Beat them for this. That continues this. Swiftly absorbing attack. Damage taken, earn tactical points and increase rating. Those teleport you up. So just basically wail on that without getting a smack. This, that, and the other. Key locations. Tactical points. How many points you get for each one you control. Yay. Yep. For the max points, the rest it's all simple. It is though, isn't it? There's something going on with this. Could be everyone's getting the last couple days in for grinding. Oh, nope, it's gonna be the Tyrant. I don't mind. Ooh, and we have some new runners here. Nice.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Wield the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne!
First, I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork.
Even I felt that. Can't afford to be careless now. Another attack evaded with aplomb.
How about this?
Once again, they slip beyond their opponent's reach.
Behold, the essence of martial mastery.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
There is much more to come.
Oh, the challengers holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so.
I'm up for causing a bit of mischief. What can I say?
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks! He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat!
Nah, it's not his fetish.
No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
I beg your pardon? What is he going to do with all those weapons? Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
The tyrant altered his form! He looked even more tyrannical than before!
One and only.
Know the folly of challenging me unenhanced. Now fall!
Oh, he's split the ring in half. We're going to need urgent repairs. Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance. And they're back in action! Can they turn the tide?
All right.
Try this!
Had it right.
And now he's thrown the ring! What absurd strength! Ahem! The ring shall presently be restored. Oh, to the clash between bold pride and mortal resolve! Either side to come out on top!
The power of feral souls makes the Arcadian what it is!
What power! Looks like someone is building there.
Close on that.
It's all over. Until
Well
next
done.
time.
All right, I need one of those. One of those. One of those. Need one of those. Need one of those. I can pass on that. I can pass on that. I can pass on that. Yeah. Ooh, wood. What do you think? Good times? Very good times. Can get anything? Find out. Oh no no. Yay! Do a normal raid with a healer? Why not? That needs a new patch anyway. It's just been swapped out. Like, why fix it when it's 98? Because it becomes 198 now. Ooh, exactly. That's what the blue is, 100 over the top. We'll hit a normal raid. Yep, it could be anything, though. Could be anything. No, those are Japanese short claw otters. Fairy and a pixie, or fairy queen. Queen of the fairies and the fairy. It's kind of fun. And then all I need to do is do status as your mount, and then you've got all three being phase. So you technically want to summon, like, technically now Eos and Selene are one and the same. I know. You're so sad about that. I am so sad about it. Well, when you were a backup healer, you would summon, like, if you were going to be the primary healer, you had Eos out. If you're the backup healer, you had Selene. Just like how it used to be, our Astrologian was the switch hitter. They could do either direct healing in one aspect, solar aspect, or Helios aspect, and in a nocturnal aspect, or I can't remember what it's called. They did shields. Okay, so they were a shield healer and this healer. Yep, and they've gone through a fair bit of changes just to become a direct healer. So you could see, like I said, you got 2 direct healers in the White Mage Astrologia and 2 shield healers. Right? Yeah. So you can see another healer being added as a direct healer, as we're going to call them, and another sort of support or shield healer. One each, because they're adding one more tank. That'll be a direct tank. It should have a shield. Which ones do you see? I could see someone doing, like, shield and axe, shield and mace. So I actually, because shield and axe is Beastmaster's trick, I can see shield and mace being this. So you got Paladin, who's got a sword and shield, and then shield and mace will be the other guy. Okay. So that's sort of two sort of main tanks. Have one theory of tanking, 3 that have the opposite. Yeah. You can see them adding, so you have 3 tanks that have sort of shields and some type of weapon, and 3 that don't, or 3 that wield dual type things. Is there a type of tank that sort of dual wields swords? No. Like I said, shield axe, shield mace, shield something. When it comes here, I see a limited job for each class. So there'll be a limited tank job, limited healer job, limited physical, limited, only limited here. Every group gets a limited job. Yay!
The president must pay for his crimes. Give him what for, champion. His arm has a life of its own! Is this the power of the mythical Lindwa? His arm is slithering out! Ooh, that's disgusting! Watch out! That is one cruel coil! Another attack evaded with aplomb. may slip beyond their opponent's reach. His arms are snaking round the ring. What's he planning? Oh dear, the challenger's fallen out of the ring. Oh no! The gore has lashed onto the champion! Don't panic!
Alright.
Oh, even I felt that. Can't afford to be careless now. And they're back in action. Can they turn the tide?
Goes well. Has a regen over time.
What the? Could the Lindworm's regeneration be out of control? The Lindworm's completely healed! What outrageous outrageous regenerative power! Is there no limit to his regenerative capacity?
Well, you did well. Yeah, no, go down the marker. I need another one? I don't need another one. We'll go need, and we'll go need, and I'll go pass, and we go pass, and we go pass, and we go pass, and we go pass. Not the best job. Nah, didn't do the best of jobs. I can improve. Yes, rate yourself like that? Absolutely. Can I do better? I can do better. Calm when you do it. Like I said, there's no point in getting pivotal with it. You'll basically just donk yourself. Yeah, that's the truth. You won't be happy. You'll be like, ah, the whole way, right? You can get upset with yourself. You can get frustrated with everyone else. And sometimes frustration can spill over, and I can understand that. But you have to be doing beyond perfect. In my mind, to basically go, yeah, no, it's worth screaming at people. Right? And if you are going to scream at them, don't voice it to them. You know, mute your team speak. Put your hands on, like, sit on your hands so you don't type it, and just basically at the screen. Get up, have a quick walk around, stress yourself out type thing. Don't ever voice it. What about critique? No. Unwanted critique, like if you're mentoring someone and you're in voice chat with them and you're teaching them how to do it. So, say I was teaching someone how to be a scholar, and we're both teamed, we're both in voice chat, and I'm discussing things, and I'm reviewing what they've done and show how they could change things. That's different than just typing in there, could you do this instead of this? Because you don't know what they saw. You don't know where their hands are or what they're doing. Right? Are they actually panicked? Are they calm? Did they figure they had a little more room than they thought? You don't have that nuance. Second, you can't carry your nuance across a typed message. And they might take your critique as insult. And Offense is never given, but it can be taken. What do you mean by that? Well, some people are like, well, you can call people all sorts of names. That's kind of offensive, isn't it? It's attempted to be offensive. Let's put it that way. Really? Mm-hmm. But is it really offensive is the question. Think about it for half a moment. Someone gives you starts calling you all sorts of terrible names. It only has power over you if you let it. That old saying, sticks and stones. Nowadays, you'd think they've heard of it. For far too many people. But all relative. Most people, they can handle it. Some people can't. When you get people that can't handle it, so be it. All I can put forward. Get a good stretch in here, though. Wow. That's a spot that needs a stretch. Sort of nonsensical combat miles looking to get out of stuff. You? There we go. Always play a game? Always like to play a game. Aiden, Insufficient Fun, and Bunny Marshmallow. Jeez, I feel like I'm going to be ripped off here. I got 2 people up for this, and 1 person who's probably going to take me for everything. It's like playing Insufficient Funds. And they're not a chatter, so they're probably a higher plane. Yep. Ooh. Damn. Red's showing, so green is the dead dragon. 9's probably worth throwing too, to be honest. I get the 3, 6.
Tread cautiously now.
Yeah, I'm just about there too. You can technically call it on the 2s or 4s. Yep. I'm not gonna risk it, actually.
Sometimes
Good
there
bet.
is simply no knowing.
That was a good bet. It was a good bet.
We
I would have
must
lost
redouble our
9,000
efforts.
instead of 8,000. But I could have also thrown the other one. I don't think I could. I could have thrown the 5. True. True, I could have. Before I throw that, see, I've got a lot of this, not so much of this. All right. Should have thrown the east instead. Yeah. Two would be good. 2 would be good. 2 and 7 would be awesome to see thrown here. See, shouldn't have thrown that. You should have thrown the east. Ah, never mind. You gotta throw it now. Yeah, it'll wimp at you otherwise. What'd you like? Well, I'd like either a west or south, obviously. Then I can snag a 2 anywhere. There's been 1 south thrown and 2 wests thrown, so more likely it'll be the south. Got Dora, Akidora over here. One 8's down, 1 south's down. Out on 8s. I might get clunked somewhere. So I got a straight half flush. 3, 2, 1. I get last tile. That could be bad for me. They're not gonna throw bamboo. Yeah. Everyone 10 pie. They had the other 8. Oh well. Green dragon is showing, which means white dragon is the weak dragon. I'll do that. Maybe I get another green dragon. That'd be nice. Three, 4, 5. Pair here. 4, 5, 6. That's upsetting. If you'd thrown the east or the green dragon, you'd be in better position. I think they already got green dragon and east out there. Watch this. Clunk. There it is. I've got 1, 2, 3 more pawns. Yep. And then if I get a pair of any of this stuff, I'm good.
Small mercies, I suppose.
Not I. But I don't get any points either, so they get hurt. Yay! And it moves from them to over here. Ooh. So that 8,000 that they stole is now over here. Give me back my points. Okay, so I got Wind of the Round. I can catch Dora. Let's see what I get. Yeah, I'll throw north. To throw in the dragon? Yeah, maybe. Ooh, 3 pair. Nice. I'll take that. I'll take that. 1, 2, 3. Go out on the 5s. Nope. I have all mine right now. Hold off going that as much as possible, you think? Yeah. So throw the 2. I'll biff that. He throws through the 5, there's a delay. Oh, that would have been sad. Maybe I could have had that as my pair out. 1 7's down. So if you get another one of these, you throw the 8? Yeah. Or not.
Tread cautiously now.
They've thrown 2, so 2's 100% safe to throw without getting me to be catsued. I didn't think they needed that. And there's 3 9s down, so I don't think they'd be working on the 9. The sad one. They've thrown 9.
Precisely what we needed.
I'll take that.
You won't rest on these laurels, of course.
It's not full points back. No, it's not. So that, they either have it or they don't. Ooh, possible goodies. 4, 5, 6. 2, 3. I need a 3 regardless. 6, 7, 8. Throw the 1. I got 6, 7, 8. I need the 3 here, or I need the 8 here. Yeah. Break this? Yes, break this. Then it looks like I'm just building Tanyo as well. Okay, the 3. That works for me. Does? Yeah, it do. Because I can get the... Do that. So if I get the 8 or the 6, I can throw the 2. And it's a Ricci. It is? Yeah, it is. Because it's a pure double chi, and this is my pair. If I get the 5, I can throw the 8. You see. If I get the 8, I throw the 2. If I get the 3, I can throw the 7, go on the 4, or vice versa. You don't think you're going to, though? I don't think so. What would you prefer? Hard to say. My throws haven't been...
Small mercies, I suppose.
But it does put me in second place, so I'm okay with it.
We shall need to hone our wits if we are to triumph.
It's like, because they get smacked. I'm okay with that. If they smack the person who's below me, nothing changes. I'm third place. If they smack the person above me, they drop because I'm only 500 points difference from them. Let's see. Not enough anything to do other than chocobo races. Not time. No, not more than that. More than that. But we can summon back our people and get some more goodies out of them. Let's see what we get. Augmented this. Alright. Uh-oh. Racer. Well, give him good luck. Eternal Lightning. Wait for the sound. There it is. There's Speedbird. It's gone on the outside. Why they save it for me, I don't know. That was definitely botted. I think they just hit it and ran out. Gee. Victory lap. Here's my first 10,000. A little later than normal. They hit the speed. Normally they hit the green, so they've got plenty of stamina to get through everything. And then he ran over stuff at the end, instead of jumping it. That's what made me think it was botted. I knew once I caught him with the circle, it was over. The thorns? Right? They might not be a fully speeded up bird yet. They got into 300s here like that. Double heavies. A little bump here along point. I am got enough power juice I can slow right down at the end. Oh crap, where did Omega X get smacked? I don't know it's coming around the straight anyway. Sweet. Nobody's got any stamina at the end. I love it. This is performance. Crossing that line with next to nothing in there. It is the point of absolute endurance, isn't it? Yep. Oh, anyway, we were getting stuff from our people. Uh-oh, it's another 2, so we're in the desert again. Colonel Lightning's coming. They must have done an upgrade. Wait for it. There's the ping, and they're off. Didn't want to get hit with that, but I came a little too close to it, I guess. Eternal Lightning's running the outside line. Stars in front of him. That's going to slow him down. That's done him. Come on, put the power down. Balthazar, you filth. Ooh, did I steal it at the last moment? It was close. Yeah, I did. Oh, that's filthy tight. That is squeaky. That's just tight. How close was it? Ah, 0.12. Ah, filth. That is filth. I don't care. That is filth steel. I would be fracking. I'd be like, it'd just be like, I'll be honest, I'd be angry, grumpy, etchy about that one. Right? That's angry, fetchy, just grumpy with everything kind of thing. Don't get me wrong. That certainly is. Oh, here we go again. Eternal Lightning. Here we go. Oh, he hit that. He was trying. Woo! Bonus 50 MGP. Yeah, 1,500. 1,000 normally. Feel good when I beat a Speedbird. Okay. Like you beat the meta with a non-meta deck. I love showing up with that. You know, it's a non-meta deck. So what's it mean? It means I'm gonna be playing with something completely random. No one's expecting anything. The next thing someone goes is, "What are you playing with?" It's even funnier when it's just crazy. Yes, one more piece. That kind of deck, you know. Sweet. I love it when there's a completely random pull out and someone's figured something out that just works. And it's just like, no, you can't do that. What was the weirdest card to do that with? I don't know. I must admit, I am a fond fan of alternate win condition sets. I am, because they're always more fun. And the harder the win condition set is to pull off, the more fun it is to get it to do it right. It is? But you got to double check and triple check the rules, because they often change for those ones. Yeah, they do. It's a terrible idea, but it's the way it works. Gonna have to run? Yeah, we do. Sad. But don't worry. Don't worry. We're on a short week for Final Fantasy this week. That's right. Tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday are more Final Fantasy 14 days. That's right. So we kick those off in the evening tomorrow. 7:30 Mountain Standard, 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. Then we have more of Starfield. We got more side quests to basically pound our way through. Yahoo! Gonna talk our way through a few more things. I think I got all my persuasions I need, so I'm more interested now that I've got that out of the road. I would have to say, in a future playthrough, I think I will add the crafting skill gastronomy onto it, just to basically push through to the higher skills quicker. Also, I think I would throw away astrometrics and go with research methods. Right? Yeah. Which does, of course, put down a few things being number one. Would you keep going with boost back? I've been having fun with it. So, I don't know if I'd use that again. Targeting? Debatable. Debatable. Anyway, we're gonna run. So, let me thank you all. If you showed up tonight, if instead you catch this here on the replays, hey, I'm happy to see that you're popping around Twitch and seeing things off the spower. No, sorry I couldn't catch you though. Absolutely. And if you catch this on the YouTube upload I do, same channel, links are in the bio, things, find it. You know where it is. Hey, thank you again. But I gotta go and run, so I hope you have plenty of fun, and I hope to catch you next time and you tune in.